Sometimes I get questions from you guys asking me what it means when things are going well and then it takes a turn to the worst. Does it mean that my manifestation is not working? Does it mean that I have to do more? Other times people are wondering about why they are not seeing movement when they are doing the work. And this is what we are talking about today. How seeking for validation outside of you actually can keep you in an undesirable situation of rejection, failure, lack of abundance. Today we are talking about external validation, and it's important to understand that external validations are based on cravings and neediness. Every manifestation starts with the desire. You notice that there is something there that you want to experience. But the manifestation comes to pass due to the naturalness of having that desire. When you understand that, you know that manifestation is about going from wanting or moving from wanting to the naturalness of having that desire. If my desire is naturally integrated in my life, I would not be thinking in terms of what can I do more to achieve it, or is it working or not? Because for me, that is already done. That is my reality. In my inner world, I am saturated with the presence of my desire in my life. So in the face of adversities, I would actually sustain that integration of my desire in my inner world. It's done. The 3D cannot stop me. So every time something negative gets pushed out is an opportunity for us to work through it and get rid of it. The difference is whenever we face something that is undesirable in the 3D, we are not going to question who we are, our worth, our value. Okay, let me tell you a short story that not many of you know, and it happened a few weeks ago. So you know, I was sick. I had an infection, an infected gland, and I had to go to the hospital. It wasn't something really bad, and I had a surgery. What happened was that after that surgery, a few hours later, I got a very high fever, such a high fever that I was in and out of delirium. The doctors didn't know what to do because nothing was working and I was really in a life-threatening situation. So they were trying out a few different antibiotics and nothing was working, and every time that I woke up from that situation, when I was conscious, I would go into my own story, because the story in the 3D was we are trying to do our best here to save your life, okay, but things are not working. You are losing a lot of fluids, your blood pressure is very high, the body is in crisis. And what I was telling myself every time that I was aware of what was going on around me was, I'm so healthy and I'm so glad and grateful for my body and everything that it does for me. I'm so grateful that I'm such a healthy person, that my body is always working to make me even healthier. And that was the story, the things that I was repeating, and then I would, fall asleep or whatever. Anyway, that took 15 hours and then the fever broke. And even though I had all of that evidence in the 3D, hey, you could die, within me, I never allowed that outer reality to become my inner reality, ever. I had my own story going on within me. I guess what I'm saying is your awareness of being does not depend on your outer reality. It does not depend on your physical reality. Every change that you want to achieve in the 3D starts within you. Starts with an inner change, not the other way around.